From Music City, Nashville, it's the sweet sounds of the Big 3 playoffs. It's presented by Total Wireless. Who will play Bivouac in the Big 3 championship game? It's the 2 seed. 3's company taking on the defending champions, the enemies. And to say these two teams don't like each other is an understatement. They played last week in the regular season finale, and it was chippy. And it was 3's company who walked away with a 27-point victory. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Custer alongside the coach, Avery Johnson. So now we get the rematch. But I tell you what, the enemies, the defending champions, started the season 6-0. But since then, they have lost 2 straight.
One word to describe each team. The enemies are struggling. 3's company has the momentum.
Oh, well, let's talk about the defending champion, the enemies, because they suffered the biggest loss in franchise history just last week, 27. And Jordan Crawford, this was the guy who carried this team last year to the playoffs. He's got to get it going. He's been struggling.
Yeah, and the problem started when they lost to Bivouac 2 weeks ago.
Let's take a look at the rosters for both of these squads. Crawford, Stewart, they lead the enemies. And for 3's company, it is Mario Chalmers, their captain, but it is all about Michael Beasley, the second leading scorer in the Big 3 at 21 points a game.
Yeah, Michael Beasley, very unorthodox, left-handed player. From the 2-point line, he's extremely dangerous, doesn't shoot as many threes, splits double teams. Man, one person cannot guard this guy.
He's the master of the mid-range. These coaches, well, the Hall of Famer, Michael Cooper, he leads 3's company, 5-time NBA champion, also coached the WNBA. LA Sparks to a championship. Swaggy P, Nick Young, he won the Big 3 championship as coach of the enemies last year. If you're new to the Big 3, here are the rules. First team to 50 wins, you got to win by 2. 4-point shot always keeps you in the game. Mario Chalmers with the rock. Here's Michael Beasley, second leading scorer in the league, averaging 21, driving on Elijah Stewart and scoring.
And it's an interesting decision to start Elijah Stewart on Michael Beasley. There's been some sort of talk saying that at some point Isaiah Austin is going to be on him full-time, but then who's going to box Reggie Evans out on the offensive glass?
Here's Crawford in the lane. Turnaround jumper is good. His nickname, Sizzle. And he's got to get sizzling for the enemies to win.
Well, he basically told Richard Demita that we shouldn't have even gotten on the plane last week in San Antonio.
Michael Beasley again. Turnaround jumper off one leg. 4-2 our score. First team to 25. We go to the half. The winner goes to the Big 3 championship game. They throw it up to Isaiah Austin. Austin attacking Beasley. And Beasley, what a defensive job.
And the one thing Coach Cooper talked about in this game, especially with Reggie Evans and Austin, who can keep their composure.
Already, these two bumping each other. You can take a look. You can see already bumping one another. Here's Evans going right at Austin.
Yeah, some physicality going on. You do not want to get bumped by Reggie Evans, trust me.
So now Reggie Evans will go to the line, shooting 1 for 2. I tell you, this one's going to be chippy.
Remember last week in San Antonio, 3's company, they just dominated this game from start to finish. The enemies, it's in their best interest to not dig themselves a big hole.
And to stay in it mentally. 4-point lead for 3's company. Here's Crawford. He'll pull up from 3. Beasley the rebound. And a reaching foul on the enemies.
See, they tried to establish Reggie Evans inside against Elijah Stewart. Now you can see what I talked about. terms of matchups, I would go back at Stewart and try to force him to pick up another foul.
I tell you what, Reggie Evans has some of the best lines. He and Isaiah Austin were going at it, obviously, in the season finale, and Reggie Evans looked at him at one point and said, "Don't try to challenge me. Your heart pumps Kool-Aid."
What flavor?
Right. Exactly.
You know, the one thing that 3's company has also.
Look at Nick Young. He wants to bring the fire. Already, you get one a half. He didn't like that call. So now Mario Chalmers will have to go one-on-one against Elijah Stewart.
You gotta earn it.
Here's the rules. You can drive. You got to stay inside that three-point line. He scores it, he gets the points. But if the defense gets the stop, they get the basketball, and that team foul comes off the board.
We showed Jerry Stackhouse, my old player earlier in his career. He would have loved to bring the foul.
Oh, he sure would have. Here's Chalmers. And the stop by Stewart.
And nice defense by Stewart. Look, the ball slipped out of Chalmers' hands right here at the end. He didn't really have control, but no, great defense by Stewart. We got to tell Reggie Evans that this is PG.
Right, he was talking to Elijah Stewart.
We
can't repeat what he would say. Austin, high off the glass, no. Reggie Evans has it to Beasley. Sets the screen.
They're going to go inside to Evans.
Yep. Bodies Stewart. Just too strong. Just too strong. 8-2 the score.
He's looking like LeBron James was in that gold medal game inside on yesterday.
Crawford missed the three. Chalmers wide open to Reggie Evans. Beasley driving. Snatched by Austin.
Well, when you have Michael Beasley as an outlet, when you get in trouble, what a luxury.
Stewart in the lane and knocks it down. 4-point lead now for 3's company. Again, first team to 25. We go to the half. The winner heads to the Big 3 championship game in Boston. Reggie misses the jumper.
Yeah, that's what the enemy's strategy is. They're not going to close out the Reggie Evans on the perimeter.
Here's Beasley. Lost it. Crawford lays it in. 2-point lead now for 3's company.
And that's the one thing that 3's company didn't do last week early in the game, turn the ball over.
Here's Beasley. To Reggie Evans with 3 on the shot clock. Shot is no good. Austin for 3 in the lead. Too strong. Chalmers in the corner. He left it short. Beasley got it.
It's the way to break the momentum. 2 consecutive bad possessions by 3's company, and Beasley was able to get him back on the board.
Crawford and 1. Jordan Crawford will go to the line now.
Yeah, nice little move here by Crawford. Got inside, little jump. Rod Strickland was famous for that little push floater.
Crawford. No, Quincy Miller, the offensive board, though. Crawford for 3. Too strong. That would have given him a lead. Here's Beasley from the corner. In and out.
Quincy Miller's similar to what we talked about with Gerald Green in the first game. I think he's the X factor for the enemies.
Elijah Stewart hits the 3, and the enemies get their first lead of the game, 11-10. Sean Williams challenged at the cup by Stewart.
I think Swaggy P, Nick Young really challenged his team in the locker room to be more focused and aggressive to start this game. 5 seconds on the clock here.
And it'll go to Beasley. Turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound. Crawford. Crawford wide open. Thought about it. To Miller. Miller drives, takes the bump. Too strong, but the body. They'll call that one on Sean Williams.
This is a different enemy's team.
And you can see it's a different Jordan Crawford as well. He's really aggressive early on. Quincy Miller knocks down the free throw. And it's the enemies with a 3-point lead.
Yeah, the enemies have just been playing much more focused this week. Jordan Crawford, nice little penetrating pitch. Stewart from downtown. Enemies by 3.
It's the Big 3 playoffs. Make sure you follow Big 3 basketball all across social media. Make sure you follow us on the gram, on X, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Hey, let's go inside the hot mic room and Bivouac, who's playing for the championship next week.
Atmosphere. It's where we want to be at. Like I said, the fans are there, the camaraderie is there, and like I said, it's not easy, but we're glad that we came out on top to advance to the championship.
We got the Defensive Player of the Year and Corey Brewer on our team and MVP. So we just followed our leaders pretty much and did what we had to do.
And they did it well. Who will they face? Swaggy P. That's why he's Swaggy P. His enemy squad, they're the defending champions. Or will it be 3's company? And right now, it's the defending champs with a 3-point lead. Here's Michael Beasley going right at the hoop and fouled.
Beasley just put so much pressure on the defense, and you think you want to force him right because he's left-handed? No, he's just as good going right. He will come back to that left hand. Doesn't really use his right hand to score.
And it's a 1-point lead for the enemies. Quincy Miller has checked in. So has Chris Allen. And it's Elijah Stewart.
Well, where can you buy a couple of baskets from some of your role players?
Miller got it. 15-12, first team to 25. We head to the half.
We'll see if Coach Cooper gets Reggie Evans back in the game. I think he's a better matchup going against Miller.
Inside to Williams. Shot blocked. Allen, he's blocked by Chalmers from the back.
Chalmers made up so much ground there coming from the 3-point line to block this shot from behind.
3's company led this game to start off by as many as 6, but right now it's the defending champions who've turned the tide. They're up 3. Here's Miller. That was a brick.
Checking in is Nasir Kaur, one of my favorite players in the Big 3.
Probably the Big 3 4th man of the year in Nasir Kaur in his first season.
And rookie of the year.
No, absolutely.
What's his nickname?
Big guard, because he looks like a fullback, doesn't he? He's got the body like one. Beasley knocks down the free throws. Lead is now 1 for the enemies. Here's Stu. To Miller. Too strong. Beasley gets the board.
Miller's going to have an opportunity to cut to the basket behind the defense sometime.
Kaur splits. Inside,
Beautiful.
drops the dime to Williams. And it's 3's company who retakes the lead by 1.
Yeah, Kaur, when he comes off the bench, it doesn't really take him long to get started. Shot fake, drive to the basket. He knows he has 2 defenders on him. Very unselfish play.
Nearly stolen, and it is stolen by 3's company. Stewart tried to save it.
Yeah, 3's company's taking a page out of Bivouac's book, hustling for those loose balls.
Isaiah Austin, Reggie Evans will check back into the game. Beasley will get a rest.
Now this is when 3's company normally plays through Nasir Kaur.
And Reggie Evans with the foul on Stewart.
It's funny, I thought maybe on this last play, they should have taken a look at this one. Maybe
just pushed him right out of the way.
It was more than a push.
Yeah, it was. Here's Crawford to Chris Allen. Allen's nickname, I get buckets. He tried to challenge Williams, who's a shot blocking machine. Here's Kaur. Pull-up jumper. In and out. Reggie, the follow. He missed it. Austin,
Yep.
He doesn't. And look at Swaggy P.
Swaggy P better be careful. He better be careful.
Look at this. I tell you, I told you at the top, these two teams do not like one another. As they get separated, I tell you, Swaggy P threw down his clipboard, took off his hat, everything. He wanted that foul on Reggie Evans.
Yep. Reggie, nice job by Isaiah Austin. Reggie basically undercut him a little bit. And now we know, remember, we showed it in the open. These teams don't like each other.
Austin and Evans have been jawing at each other since the beginning. There was the other shove by Reggie.
I tell you what, when the big three security guards say step back, if you look at all of those dudes, they can lift a weight room. You better move back.
Look at Swaggy P trying to hold back.
Yeah.
Isaiah Austin, and he's already told him, I'm not taking too much more from him.
So Swaggy P, little hat came off.
He lost his swag. Man, you gotta love this intensity. The enemies are the defending champions. They want to get back to the championship game. 3's company, it's been a long time since they played for the championship. And in fact, the enemies trying to match Trilogy is really the only franchises to go back-to-back in championship games and try to win it.
And see, again, when you look at the replay, so, yeah,
Taking another look here to see if maybe there was an elbow or anything thrown.
Reggie got away with a travel, first of all.
Here's a little bump. Nothing there. There's a little push. Hey, get off me. Nothing wrong with that. Chris Allen came here and served the piece. Let's just play on.
Yeah.
Let's just play on. Now, you'll give another little push here later. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Hey,
That's
look.
a push.
That's a little push. That's good. We're good. This is the big three.
No elbows.
No elbows. We're good. Let's play on now. Now watch Swaggy P. How mad was he? He wanted something called on Reggie. Watch.
You know, he threw the clipboard.
And his hat. Watch his hat.
Oh.
The hat gonna go too.
And he left the hat. He tried to kick the hat and missed it. If he was a field goal kicker, and he missed the shot.
You'd be talking
missed
about
the field goal.
We'd be talking about
ball. That would be a blooper for real, right?
Ian McClinney, Charles Rubia, and Amandeep Samra. Those are our officials for this one. Amandeep Samra is here to explain everything.
Evans and Isaiah Austin, which will
Offset.
offset. 3's company will shoot 1 for 2. They'll have the ball side out.
There you go. 3's company shooting 1 for 2 only because of the technical on Swaggy P, Nick Young.
And there was a double technical that offset.
And which is important because if you get another one, those guys will get ejected. And again, it's Reggie Evans and Isaiah Austin. So if they get another technical, they would have to leave the game. Oh, Nasir Kaur misses. So we stay at 17-16. Again, first team to 25. We go to the half.
And if Coach Cooper with 3's company can steal a few minutes with Beasley on the bench, this is the time when, if I'm the enemies, I try to get some separation here. No.
Here's the shot by Nasir Kaur. It's good. It's a 3. And it's a 2-point lead for 3's company.
Yeah, sorry, Brian. That is a serious mistake not to close out the core with your feet on the 3-point line. Oh, who's he throwing it to?
He thought Chris Allen was there.
So you see here, Isaiah Austin, look where his feet are. He's too far back. That's a layup for Core.
2-point lead for 3's company. You talked about the Rookie of the Year race. Look at Nasir Kaur. And you talk about winning, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm rewarding Core.
Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah. You know, because 2 weeks ago, they were undefeated before they played Bivouac.
Absolutely. Here's Core with the ball now.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that move.
Look at
Count it! Using his core. He'll go to the line.
His core does not look like my core.
They call him Big Guard because he's got the body of a football player, and he used it here.
Beautiful left to right crossover, but you know what set that up? His 3-point shot on the last possession.
4-point lead now for 3's company.
We talked about how dangerous this young man is coming off the bench. 4th man of the year in our opinion.
And he gets the roll. Lead is 5.
And
it's 3's company's basketball because the enemies are in the bonus. Too many team fouls.
so what's
So
the
when you make a free throw, you get the ball back. Core, the runner.
So was the foul on somebody fouled Core or Reggie Evans?
I think they did. Elijah Stewart fouled Core.
Oh, so that's why he basically shot an air ball. Guess who just tapped us on the shoulder?
The commissioner.
The Clyde Drexler.
The commissioner. So there's that 3rd foul on Elijah Stewart. That's huge because you got to sit down when you get 3.5.
Just think about the big 3. We got Clyde Drexler as the commissioner.
Yeah.
And all of these
Hall of Fame coaches.
Man.
And there's another 2 points for 3's company. And when you're in the bonus, you get the basketball again. So they can really fatten this lead if they continue to go at the bucket. And they're going to call an offensive foul that time on 3's company, setting a screen.
I'll tell you what, boy, Michael Cooper, he's got to be a happy man right now.
And they're going to call that one on Reggie Evans.
And that's their 15th foul. Yeah. Evans tried to hedge this pick and roll, but he didn't get out there quick enough.
I tell you what, I wish the people at home could see this because Gary Payton is sitting, look. Gary Payton is sitting courtside, and he is heckling Jordan Crawford. Remember when Bivouac played the enemies, those two got into it.
Oh, they got
as Chris Allen knocks down that three. There's Gary Payton. And every time Jordan Crawford gets the ball, listen to it, he's heckling him. This is great theater.
I don't think Jordan Crawford is on Gary Payton's Christmas card.
No, not at all. Here's the foul on Beasley.
I'll tell you what, Gary Payton is the last person that you want to get in a trash talking contest
without
with.
question.
I often get asked who were the trash talkers during my career in the NBA. It was Gary Payton, Kevin Garnett, Larry Bird. I know we go into Boston next week.
So Quincy Miller will check in because Isaiah Austin now has to have a seat. He's got 3 fouls, and so does Elijah Stewart. So two of the main guns for the enemies sitting, and Michael Beasley sends it to the half. And it's 3's company. 24 points away from victory and another opportunity to play for the championship. Let's go on the court. Here's Scow with Reggie Evans.
All right, you're trying to set the tone early. Tell us what's going on out there.
You know, Brian, you know how we do. You know, we just play mind games.
Oh, I know how you do it.
Yeah, you know how we do. So basically, it's almost like they coming at me. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about me just being smart, using my head, using my IQ and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I love that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't going to run from it. I love it, though.
I've been telling them, for you, don't mess with him. Just stay focused because you get your superpower from that stuff.
Yeah, that's why I say I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, if you about that life, you about that life. You can't pretend to be about that life. You know what I'm saying? But it's all love. As long as we come and find a way to get a win, that's the main thing.
Good luck second half.
No doubt, no doubt. Appreciate it.
Reggie Evans and his 3's company squad, they're up 6. Folks, you're watching the Big 3 playoffs, and they're presented by Total Wireless. The Big 3 playoffs. 3's company with a 6-point lead. Coming up next, though, we wrap up our PGA Tour season on CBS. Live coverage of the Wyndham Championship. That's right here on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. You can take a look at the leaderboard, and it is Max Grazerman right at the top. He's at 15 under, followed by Ben Griffin. Here in Nashville, the winner takes on Bivouac in the championship game, and it's 3's company with a 6-point lead over the defending champion, the enemies. Brian Custer alongside the coach, Avery Johnson. You look at that first half, and you look at Michael Beasley, Nasir Kaur. They pumped in 20 of 3's company's 26 points.
Yes, and you just don't know where to go when you're trying to stop this team because Michael Beasley requires all of your attention, and then Michael Cooper, the coach of 3's company, has the luxury of bringing Nasir Kaur off the bench, who we believe is the rookie of the year.
Well, listen, we talked about how these two teams don't like each other. It's time for our juiciest moment of the first half. It's brought to you by Simply Spiked 21 and over because it contains alcohol. Celebrate responsibly. And you know what? Play responsibly. And you talk your trash, you better talk it responsibly because Reggie Evans don't take none of that. He about that life.
Yeah, we talking about that old Boston Celtics and Detroit Pistons fisticuffs. You remember that?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. As Isaiah Austin, Reggie Evans, they have been going at it all season long, and now fighting for an opportunity to play for the championship.
And speaking of Boston, where the championship, Big 3 championship is next week, are we finally going to get a free meal from Brian Scalabrine?
I don't know about that. You know, is, and Austin throws it down. 4-point lead now. As the enemies come out the gate firing.
Yeah, set play by Nick Young, Swaggy P, little slip there by Austin.
Michael Beasley doing what he does. He's got 14 now. First team to 50 wins it. Winner heads to the championship game. Crawford back out. Open. Austin missed the three.
So you got to give Jordan Crawford more space to operate. Maybe clear a side for him.
Beasley off 1 foot. Knocks it down and waves to Swaggy P. Beasley took a walk towards the enemy's bench, headed back to his own.
You see how the difficulty on this shot. This is not an easy shot. A one-legged off-balance bucket by Beasley.
And it's 3's company with an 8-point lead. The winner heads to the Big 3 championship game. It's the Big 3 playoffs here in Nashville, and it's 3's company with an 8-point lead. Here's Elijah Stewart. Stu is yet to get warm. Working on Beasley, pull-up jumper, got it.
And see what the enemies, they need those little mid-range shots to go, because when you're trying to post up Beasley or let alone Reggie Evans, they're just gonna eliminate your post-up game.
Here's Beasley. Now look, he's talking to Swaggy P. Now watch when he makes his shot. Oh, he's gonna finish too and go right back to him.
You just never know what you're gonna get in the Big 3 in the form of entertainment.
Chalmers. The triple. In and out. Crawford the rebound. To Stewart.
Got to move some bodies.
With 5. Stewart. Offensive foul.
So based on where we're sitting, looked like he lowered that shoulder. Oh, I don't know about that one, because that could have gone either way. Here's that pick and roll with Reggie Evans. He wants him to come back. Chalmers wants him to come back and set it.
He'll shoot it. Misses the 3. Stewart the rebound. Down 6. Inside to Austin on Chalmers. Offensive foul on Austin.
And in this situation, when Austin goes up, yeah, it looked like he was being held down low. He couldn't extend both arms.
Here's Beasley.
Is he shooting a 3, or he had his foot on the line?
You can see 3's company their run 14-7. It's the 3's company squad.
Oh yeah, he did have both feet behind the line.
Yeah, he'll shoot 1 for 3 from the top of the key, and he knocks it down. Beasley.
Do you sense some sort of focus with Beasley compared
absolutely.
to early in the season?
He's on a mission. As Crawford takes it straight to the cup.
Yeah.
Beasley's already got 19.
Look like he's spending more time communicating with his teammates than the referees.
Crawford, 1 for 2. Got it. Lead is 7. First team to 50 wins. You got to win by 2.
They're going to try to post Beasley up here.
Here's Reggie. Wide open jumper. Got it. Reggie Evans.
And if we have a chance to replay that, you can, and the sound is up, Beasley was saying shot. He told Reggie to take that shot.
Here's Austin.
That's offense.
And they'll call the block on Chalmers.
So here it is. Reggie is basically, he's all alone in Nashville. Solid defense here by Chalmers.
So Austin will go to the line, shooting 1 for 2. Got it. 6-point lead. First team to 50 wins. Michael Beasley, he's got 19 already. Chalmers, high off the glass, no, Beasley, follow on goal.
Nice.
Crawford counted and 1. Here comes the enemies, down 4.
Yeah, Jordan Crawford in the land of the trees, playing the big boy game inside, using his body to get the offensive rebound and secure it against Reggie Evans.
He's got 10. Only had 2 last week. Lead is 4. Williams, his shot's no good.
Beautiful second effort.
Elijah Stewart thought he got fouled here.
Yep. Sean Williams, the ball went off Stewart. This will be a back down, little face up here.
Jumper, short, loose ball. Crawford. Working on Williams to Stewart. Stewart to drive. Stewart to Austin, stripped. Stu got it back, and he's fouled by Chalmers.
Well, unfortunately, Stewart got bailed out on that. Crawford was wide open.
Hey, make sure you know this. We want to point out live coverage of the Wyndham Championship. It's next here on CBS. It's also available right now on PGAtour.com, CBSSports.com, and the CBS Sports app. Nasir Kaur has checked in for Mario Chalmers. Sean Williams is in. Here is Elijah Stewart shooting 1 for 2. Down 4. Missed it. Got it back though. Goes right back up. And he's hacked. Listen, you can't even hear it. It's so loud in this.
We got the wave going on. Fans in Nashville are really having a great time.
They are. Packed house.
Wow. Our first Big 3 wave.
Here inside Bridgestone Arena. And it's good by Stewart. So the lead is now 2.
Boy, the attendance, viewership of the Big 3 are all up this year. It's been an outstanding year.
Kaur missed it. Stewart grabs the rebound. The enemies can take the lead or tie it. Stewart drives, left it short. And did he charge?
Yes.
Yes. Elijah Stewart giving up the body.
And when you get in front of that locomotive, what do you call him? Big guard?
Big
Is that
guard.
his nickname? Man, that's what you call loyalty to your team, especially on the defensive end. It's not your man, you're guarding the man and the ball. You got to see them both to be in good position to take a charge. We knew this was going to be a highly contested game.
Yes, it is. Elijah Stewart to the line, 1 for 2. A make, we're tied up. He missed it. Beasley the rebound.
But we've had a couple of free throw issues.
Kaur. Extra pass. Kaur lays it in. 1-point lead for 3's company. First team to 50 wins it. The winner heads to the Big 3 championship in Beantown. Will it be the defending champs? Will it be 3's company? Who's going to face Bivouac in Boston? You're watching the Big 3 playoffs. It's presented by Total Wireless.
The 2024 Big 3 Playoffs presented by Total Wireless is sponsored by Hyundai. It's your journey. And by Target. For everything back to school, Target has your back.
The winner takes on Bivouac in Banner City, Boston. So we take a look at our monster moment. And it comes courtesy of that defensive play by Mario Chalmers.
Great example of not giving up on the play. No easy baskets. It's all about hustle. For all the young people that is watching the Big 3, it's not just about your jump shot.
Live coverage of the Wyndham Championship is next on CBS and available now on PGAtour.com, CBSSports.com, and the CBS Sports app. Stewart open for 3, and he knocks it down. It's a 1-point lead now for 3's company. Keep in mind, first team to 50 wins.
I don't have to download the CBS Sports app because I already have it.
Your swing is good. I've seen it too. Here's Sean Williams call for that personal. Setting that screen on Jordan Crawford. So Crawford will go to the line and an opportunity to give the enemies the lead.
Yeah, you can't move. You got to hold your position on those pick and rolls.
Michael Cooper gets to the, before he could shoot it, he tried to bring the fire. Look, and Ian McClenny is saying, no.
What was he saying? It was too late?
And that's what Michael Cooper was doing.
Yeah, he was saying he can't bring the fire on an offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Yeah.
Crawford knocks it down. The enemies with a 1-point lead, the defending champions. And they're in the bonus.
In the bonus.
So let's see if they keep taking it to the basket. Austin working on Williams. Goes to the jump hook, he knocks it down. 40-37.
That's the difference when Reggie Evans is not in the game. There's no real interior defense from 3's company.
Here's Beasley. Drives. Goes off. Williams, the follow no good. But he got it back. Here's Beasley again. It rolls off. Williams had it. Nasir Kaur. A bump by Crawford.
Williams is going off on the rebounds.
Hey, make sure you get your official Big 3 merch at store.big3.com. League, team apparel. You can get jerseys, you can get hats, you can get jackets, you get it all at store.big3.com. Ice Cube, think you look like Ice Cube.
Right. Beasley's got to take over the game right now.
Williams challenges Austin, rejected. He goes up at him again and still misses. And a shot clock violation. Here's Crawford.
Boy, that's the length of Isaiah Austin.
Yes. To Stewart. Stewart turns the corner. Back out. Austin. Extra pass. Crawford wide open. It's good for three. Jordan Crawford. 43-37. 6-point lead for the defending champions. Looking to repeat.
And when you're in that situation, who do you want to shoot the shot from three? I would have stunned it right here. If I'm Williams, I would have stunned it and got back to Jordan Crawford and force Isaiah Austin to make a three. That's not a good business decision.
The enemies up 6. First team to 50 wins. You can see live coverage of the Wyndham Championship next year on CBS. It's available right now, PGAtour.com, CBSSports.com, and the CBS Sports app. A 17-2 run by the defending champs, and they're up 6 right now on 3's company. The winner faces Bivouac in Boston for the Big 3 championship. Chalmers, Beasley, pull up, got it.
And this is the lineup that I think Coach Michael Cooper is going to finish with Evans, Beasley, and Mario Chalmers.
21 for Beasley. Stewart, a 3, in and out. Reggie Evans with the rebound.
And you can see the enemies have responded.
Beasley to Reg, the extra pass to Chalmers. 3 on the shot clock. With 2, he forces it up. Rebound. Austin, Stewart, wide open. The triple, the follow, no. Tipped up, and it's Stewart again.
Now, lob here to Austin.
Austin
got elbowed in the side.
Remember, he had a rib injury earlier in the season.
You see the lob here trying to go against the mismatch, but Chalmers got him right there on the right side.
It was when he was coming down, it was almost as if he came down on the shoulder of Chalmers.
Boy, it's going to take a lot for Isaiah Austin. He's to come out of this game. He's going to play through the pain.
8 seconds on the shot clock. These guys only scored 23 points last week. Nat 43. Crawford looking for more. Crawford, pull-up jumper, cash.
Wow, they're going to have to take a look at this one. I think Reggie Evans elbowed Isaiah Stewart. Excuse me, Elijah Stewart on that last play. If we can get a replay of that, this should be reviewed.
That's what he's asking.
So here's Jordan Crawford with the bucket. Looked like Reggie got him with the right hand. Look at right there.
That's tame.
Wow.
To what we've seen earlier. Here's Chalmers. 3. Missed everything. Uh-oh. The enemies can feel, as you talked about, that momentum.
And right now, if you look at 3's company, Nasir Kaur has 10 points. So maybe 3's company just want to finish with a veteran team.
Here's Evans going at Austin. He missed it. He missed the easy one. Crawford drives the baseline.
Charge.
And offensive foul on Crawford.
Maybe if you're 3's company, go a little bit of offense-defense here and get Kaur back in.
Gary Payton looking on. His Bivouac squad will face the winner. So Mario Chalmers will go to the line shooting 1 for 2. And that's a guy they got to get going too.
Yes.
And he missed it. Loose ball. It's Reggie Evans, one of the best, second leader in rebound. And Michael Beasley knocks down the runner in the lane. The lead is 4. First team to 50 wins it.
Yep. With 3's company, Michael Beasley's got to initiate the offense every possession.
Here's Stewart working on Reggie. Back out. Austin open. Top of the key. His 3 is no good.
Go back to Beasley.
Challenges and scores. 2-point lead for 3's company. And Nick Young is going to call a timeout.
Gary Payton didn't look impressed, but here's Beasley heating up here in Nashville, driving the ball to the basket. And again, he's dangerous going either way, but he loves, even though he's a left-handed player, putting the ball on the floor with his right hand and finishing in traffic with his left hand.
Jordan Crawford has got 17. Beasley, the second leading scorer in the league, he's got 25. Whose hot hand will they ride to the championship?
This has been one of our best games of the season. It's hard when you demolish a team the week before and you got to come back and play that same team.
The winner of this game heads to Boston to take on the top seed Bivouac, who knocked off Tri-State.
And what's some of the nicknames Brian Scalabrine gave us for Boston?
Well, Banner City, a.k.a. Title Town. Crawford will inbound. Crawford to Stewart.
Here.
Stewart challenging Reggie with the left hand. He scores off the glass. The enemies are 3 points away from another appearance in the title game.
Man,
here's Beasley.
Swaggy P with the plays coming out of the timeout.
Beasley in the lane, fades, knocks it down. Lead is 2. Enemies can win it with a 3. Crawford, Austin, extra pass, Stewart for the win, in and out. Here's Beasley. Hayes misses, Austin the rebound, Crawford. He's got 17. Here's Stewart, back to Crawford. He'll go for the win. It's no good. Austin's got it. Inside. Stewart. Oh, he thought he was fouled. Chalmers. The three's no good. Beasley the follow. It's no good. And Stewart snags the board. High drama in Nashville. The winner heads to Boston. Stewart with the left hand.
Oh, what a travel.
Beasley lays it in, and we're all tied at 47.
When Beasley retrieved the ball in the right corner, he walked all the way back to New York. Oh, Boston, where we're in Boston next week. He walked all the way to Boston.
Here's Crawford for the win and draws the foul. They call it on the floor, so it'll be side out of bounds for the enemies.
But Mario Chalmers tried to stay out of his way. Man, the excitement, the exhilaration here in the arena. The winner moves on next week to play Bivouac.
Evans knocks it out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock.
Isaiah Austin makes a 3.
Let's see.
I'm calling it.
Let's see.
I would not allow If I'm 3's company, I wouldn't allow Jordan Crawford to take this shot. Isaiah Austin for 3, I'm calling it.
Here's Jordan Crawford. Crawford, chase, Crawford, blocked by Reggie Evans. Here's Beasley for the win. Michael Beasley did it! Be easy, Beasley. 3's company is headed to the championship game. That man is cash money. Beasley, under duress, sends 3's company to the championship game where they'll face Bivouac in Boston.
Brian, what's one of Ice Cube's song? It's a good day. It's a great day for 3's company. Beasley, we were talking about the MVP conversation with Corey Brewer. Michael Beasley said,
Don't forget about me.
don't forget about me. And those guys will be going at it next week in the finals.
What a game. So the top 2 seeds in the league, Bivouac and 3's company, will meet in Banner City,
Great
Title Town in Boston. Our final, 50-47. The Wyndham Championship is next. For Rachel DeMita, Ryan Scalabrini, Avery Johnson, and our entire CBS crew, I'm Brian Custer saying so long from Nashville. We'll see you next weekend in Boston for the championship.